Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you're new here, I'm LeeApocrypha. Pleasure to meet you. If you're returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm trying to be more mindful of my voice, making sure that you guys can hear me, but I'm not the type of person to really talk loud on the usual norms, so yes, so I digress. This is going to be a short reading. I'm going to be using this deck, and let's go ahead and see what needs to come through. As always, not what you want to hear, but what needs to be heard. Okay. We're starting out with the Ten of Wands. Alright, so immediately I feel a very heavy energy and I want to fucking cry. Six of Wands. Somebody is feeling extremely overwhelmed, and it may be something that, okay, I'm getting the sense that there may be gossip about you or something. You're very concerned about what other people may be saying about you is what I'm getting here, or what your reputation is with people or coworkers or something of that sort. Some of you are very concerned about how you are perceived by society, by family, by friends, by coworkers, by strangers. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we have this one, and we have this one. Yeah. For some of you, you may have heard a rumor, or you may have heard something that somebody said about you that is not true. And in trying to defend yourself, you're afraid that it's going to burn bridges, or it's going to make situations worse. Some of you are afraid, others of you don't give a fuck. But I could see there's a lot of unrestful energy here. Maybe it's been hard for you to sleep. Maybe you can't sleep. Yes, it's important for you to be mindful of your thoughts. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because, for example, with this Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands, it's that energy here of this recognition being overwhelming, because Six of Wands can symbolize recognition and victory. It is upright, but with the Ten of Wands being right in front of it, it's giving me a different kind of energy. And then with the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, both in reverse, Pentacles are a symbol of the physical realm, and swords are of the mental. Ace of Cups. Okay. Some of you are still heartbroken over a situation. This could be in regards to a partnership or a family thing or a job. Some of you are heartbroken over a situation, or maybe thinking about somebody heavily, and that could be very overwhelming. Some of you may be afraid of what this particular person may be thinking about you or perceiving you. If you don't know, you can ask. No harm in asking. What's the worst someone could say is no, or something of that nature? But at least you'll have your answer. For some people, ignorance is bliss. I hate being told lies personally, and I'd rather know the blunt, honest truth. And I can tell when people are lying to me, especially the more that I know somebody, or in a relationship. And so I feel like for someone here, you may be in a similar situation. Maybe somebody has lied to you, and you sense it, you feel it, you see the red flags. Maybe your spirit guides are warning you about this situation. But I can sense that you are still feeling caught up in something. Three of Pentacles. There may be this is not for everybody, but some kind of third-party situation that does not have to be with a person. This could be person, place, or thing. It could be an energy. It could be a mentality. It could be something of that sort. Let me see what this one is. The Chariot. You're wanting to move forward towards your happiness and finding like-minded people, finding community. Some of you are blocking your heart chakra because you're afraid of being hurt, because that is your experience of what you have experienced. But unfortunately, you know, just don't keep yourself stuck. If you're blocking your heart chakra to love, trust me, I understand what that feels like, but you need to keep your heart chakra open, because if you're blocking love from entering your life, you are also blocking blessings from your life. I did a couple readings yesterday for a couple of clients of mine, and I'm being reminded in particular of one of the readings, and how one of the things I mentioned was of the heart chakra and pretty much what I just said. But I also mentioned how the heart chakra is the center of our equilibrium of the rest of our chakras. It is the center. If you close off your heart chakra, you're closing off the center of your equilibrium, let's say. Okay. We have the Hanged Man. It's time to see things from different perspectives. You guys who got a couple readings from me yesterday, if you're watching this, I can feel both of your energies. I could feel both of you guys here. Let's see. Nine of Wands. Hanged Man, Nine of Wands. Yes. What you need to perceive differently is this feeling of overburden, this feeling of overwhelm, this feeling of having to guard yourself all the time. It's important to have healthy boundaries. It really is, trust me. However, you need to allow yourself to listen to your intuition, to not block out the blessings and the people who are genuine just because you're assuming that they're going to backstab you or treat you like everybody else did in your past. Some of you are afraid of fake friends, fake family, fake something, fake situations in your life. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of struggle in the passion department. Judgment in reverse. Okay, I'm hearing it's been a while, and I'm seeing that in a phallic way. Take that as you may. Seven of Wands. Yeah, very overwhelming energies here. What's beautiful here in this card is that these mushrooms are glowing along with this, what are they called? I can't think of the word right now, but those light bugs. That despite the darkness that you have gone through, this is a reminder for you to see your light. Appreciate the little things. I mentioned this in one of my most recent readings, is that, you know, it takes being in the dark to appreciate your light. You might have a long list of things that you regret or feel bad about, or, you know, the shit going wrong in your life. But what this is saying here, yeah, like you might have more negative things to write as a list than the positive things in your life. And this is reminding you that that's not true. You know, there's a lot of things going on in your life right now, but you have a lot more to be grateful for, a lot more to be proud of yourself for. We have strength. Know your strength. You have to remind yourself, and sometimes it's really, really hard. You have to catch yourself on your own bullshit. And nobody else is responsible for your happiness. It doesn't fucking matter if you're married, if you're in a relationship, or if you're happily single, or if you have a best friend who says that they're always going to be there for you, even if they're busy or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Your life is your responsibility, and so is your happiness. It is dependent on nobody else. And if somebody else isn't making you happy, why the fuck are you still there? Why are you keeping yourself in a situation that you're not happy about? And I heard, oh, because I love them, or because there's kids, or because of this, or because of that. Well, would you rather live your life miserable just because of whatever excuse you have? Or would you rather get the fuck out of the situation that's bringing you anxiety, fears, and doubts, and be happy? Learn to be happy. So many people are afraid of being alone. So many people think that they're actually genuinely alone. Yeah, you might be physically alone in your room, but that doesn't mean that your spirit guides aren't there waiting for you to hang out. Hang out with your spirit guides. Hang out with your ancestors. You are never alone. That is our human perception getting in our own way. And I was telling this to one of my clients yesterday as well. Is like, there was an energy of this person's past loved one coming out in the reading. And I'm not gonna name names, but I feel like this needs to be said because either this person might be watching this, or there are other people who may be also experiencing something similar. If you feel an energy around you, it's probably because that energy is around you. So don't get in your head and start doubting that your loved one is there just because you can't see them with your physical eyes. Animals can perceive, see, sense so much more, a wide range spectrum that we can't see. Our human perception is so limited, and we take that as the end-all be-all, which is bullshit. There's so much more that exists that we cannot see. We can't see. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't see atoms or germs without a microscope, but that doesn't mean they're not there. You can't see air. If it's not a breezy day, that doesn't mean that there's not air around you, you know? So point is, when you feel it, when you sense it, know that trust it, okay? Trust your intuition more. We have death. My condolences if you have lost somebody. I'm feeling emotional now. They're with you. They're with you. They're your guardian. They're there. Again, you might be feeling like, fuck the world, fuck people. I want to close off my heart. I'm tired of love. Trust me. I get it. Trust me. But that's not going to do you no good. It's not. When you catch yourself in that bullshit, tell yourself it's not worth being bitter or pushing everyone else out of your life because you're hurt. There are some people who genuinely really care, who genuinely really love you and genuinely want to be there for you, and you keep pushing people away. And I'm sorry to those of you. I trust me, I get it, because I'm saying, I get it. It's hard. It is hard. But you gotta keep going. Queen of Swords in reverse. It's your mind. A lot of us, you know, life is a mind game. It really, really is. The most successful people are the people who get the fuck out of their head and just do the damn thing. And maybe they're still in their head, but they don't let it stop them. Okay, I'm getting this message. It's very particular. This is not going to be like... The specifics of what I'm saying is not going to resonate with the majority of people. But I'm getting this message. I believe it was Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion. It might have been Megan Thee Stallion. I don't remember. But she was a stripper, and there was a time when she was doing that was her work, and she was starting to get into her rapping career, and she was afraid of taking that leap of faith and leaving her dancing career for, you know, her music career. And she was so scared, and she's like, no, I don't know, like I need this, you know, it's good money and this and that. And her producer was saying, like, bitch, you gotta take the leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? You can't want to grow and keep yourself in the old. You gotta move forward. You have to go gun-ho all in. And she didn't. Look where she at now. You know what I'm saying? You know, follow people that inspire you. Keep yourself inspired. And when you're not feeling inspired, there's nothing wrong with taking a moment, breathing, and just being with yourself and figuring it out. There's nothing wrong with that. Ten of Pentacles. Look, now we're getting the up and up. Now I'm hearing the song Up. Up, 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 up. Once upon a time that I heard that I was ugly. Oh my god. Okay. That was probably terrible, but Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands. You have so much more available to you. You're keeping yourself stuck in anxiety and fears, and it's not worth it. Life is a mind game, and you have to learn how to play. You do. Oh, I forgot. These cards came out as well. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Some of you are afraid that if you give it your all, that you're not going to receive your blessing, that you're not going to get the recognition. But let me tell you, give it your all. And don't stop. Ever. Unless you genuinely, intuitively feel like there's something else for you, then fine. But don't give up. No matter how long it takes. I have been posting tarot readings on YouTube for over 3 years with hundreds of readings and not that many views. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what it's like when you get into your feels of like, man, is anybody actually like benefiting from this? Am I actually in alignment with my truth and what my purpose is? Or like, am I just wasting my time? But trust me, there are people that do not speak of how much you inspire them. There are people who... I'm feeling all of these emotions. Some people are feeling so down because they're like, this isn't meant for me. This isn't working. Well, nobody becomes a billionaire overnight. It takes time. When somebody creates a product, they have to pitch it to companies to get funding so that it can be created and made by factories in the masses and shipped out to different companies, and then it has to sell. You know, that doesn't happen in a month. Sometimes that don't happen in a year. You have to be patient and acknowledge that you're growing. A baby doesn't run before it can even stand. You have to crawl, then stand, then walk or wobble, and then walk, and then jog, and then run. You can't skip the process. You can't skip the middle process or the growth process. It takes time. Nobody builds muscle overnight. It takes diligent, constant consistency to build that. Whether it's physical muscle or it's mental. If it's building a new habit, you gotta let some shit go so that you have the time, the energy, the space, the inspiration, whatever, so that you can keep going, so that you can grow. You can't be afraid to let go of what no longer serves you, because then you're keeping yourself stuck. Some of you are anxious because you're in your own damn mind, and I get it. Trust me, I get it. I saw 2112. There's a lot of overwhelming energies. Excuse me. And a lot of people are going through so much shit right now. But remember, for real, you're not alone. And there's nothing wrong with being alone anyway. But just don't be bitter about it. Don't be angry about it. It's okay to take time to mourn. Mourn this person, place, or thing, this situation, this past version of yourself. Mourning is just as much of an important part of the process of healing. But you can't be in denial. And in order to not be in denial, you have to sit with yourself and accept the truth. So many people don't want to accept the truth because they're afraid of change. Well, if you want things to progress in your life, you have to make changes. You cannot gain anything without sacrifice. And that sacrifice could be a toxic behavior, a toxic habit, a toxic mentality. It could be you down-talking yourself. Stop that shit. Stop. You deserve better. Treat yourself with the respect that you expect somebody to give you. And then trust me, the energies around you will start to change. They'll start to shift. You won't have time to put up with no petty bullshit anymore. But that has to come from you. Alright? Okay. I love you guys. I'm available for personal readings. If you are interested, let me know. And if you don't want a personal reading, but you would like me to do a certain type of reading, let me know as well. I have filmed a quick one-card pull zodiac sign reading. However, I'm in the process of posting stuff, and I have to put that video together to post that. Yeah. So a zodiac sign one-card pull for each zodiac is coming up soon. So stay tuned. I know some of you have been wanting me to bring back zodiac signs. I'm finding a way so that I can do it without draining my energy. But yes, so that is available. If you guys are interested, stay tuned. I love you guys. Let me know if you'd like to see anything. And I do want to get to doing a live soon. I did a poll on YouTube community tab. Not many people voted, but the majority, I believe, was Friday evening. I think more people were interested in. So I might first do the live. I'm not sure if it's going to be on YouTube or Instagram. But yes, I'm thinking fashion related, but I don't know. Some people want the tarot related. I don't know. Let me know. And I'll consider it. And for sure, like, I want to, meet you guys in a way. Yeah, I know that some of you are really far. I've had people leave comments from different places in the world, and it's such a blessing. Makes you want to cry. It's such a blessing to see and to hear that that this helps you guys. So that's why I do it. And yeah, I'm so grateful to all of you guys. And I really need you to know, I want you to know that I care. But yes, all right, I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.